Hey everyone, welcome to my new channel. Last night I watched Mission Impossible, the final reckoning, and I have to say it hit harder than I expected. So today I'm doing a full breakdown of the film, what I loved, what could have been better, and most importantly, what it's really trying to say beneath all the explosions and chase scenes. And just a heads up, this will include spoilers. If you haven't seen the film yet, maybe bookmark this and come back after you've watched it. But if you have, get ready because we're going deep. So the film picks up right where Dead Reckoning Part 1 left us. Ethan Hunt is reeling from loss. Ilsa is gone. The entity, this rogue AI, is gaining power fast, and the world has no idea how close it is to losing control. Gabriel, acting like the AI's prophet, is still hunting for both halves of the cruciform key. Meanwhile, Ethan and his crew, Benji, Luther, and now Grace, are trying to stay one step ahead. The journey takes them from European capitals to the icy edges of the Arctic Circle, and honestly, some of these set pieces are breathtaking. But what really got me was how personal this mission feels. This isn't just saving the world. For Ethan, this is about guilt, grief, and legacy. Let's start with the obvious. Tom Cruise is still a force of nature. The stunts are as wild as ever. But what stood out to me more this time was the emotional weight he carries. Ethan isn't just a hero. He's tired, haunted, and more human than we've seen him in years. Hayley Atwell's Grace really comes into her own. In the last film, she was kind of thrown into the chaos. But here, she finds her place. Her arc from self-serving thief to someone willing to sacrifice, it worked for me. I bought into it. Gabriel, played by Isai Morales, is terrifying in a calm, calculated way. He's not loud, he's not flashy, and that makes him even scarier. His connection to Ethan's past adds depth, though I do wish we got a bit more about their shared history. It's hinted at, but never fully explored. And side note, Shea Wiggum as Briggs, I'm loving this character more and more. He brings this grounded outsider perspective that reminds you not everyone sees Ethan as the hero. Now, here's where the movie really caught me off guard. Yes, it's a spy thriller, but underneath all that, it's a cautionary tale. The entity isn't just a villain, it's a symbol of the world we're walking into right now. An AI that can manipulate truth, rewrite facts, and predict human behavior. That's not science fiction anymore. That's tomorrow morning. The film is basically screaming, hey, if we keep pushing forward with technology and never ask should we, this is where we end up. It's not just about global control, it's about the loss of individual agency. Ethan, in contrast, represents human instinct, emotion, morality. He feels his decisions. The AI calculates them. And that clash, it's the heart of the film. The Arctic finale also adds a deeper layer. It's cold, quiet, untouched by tech. The idea that the only place safe from AI is a frozen wasteland is bleak, but powerful. It's a reminder, if we let machines run the world, we may survive. But at what cost? Christopher McQuarrie does what he does best. High tension, tight pacing, mostly, and that classic IMF mix of tech and grit. Alright, let's be honest. This movie isn't flawless. One of the biggest issues for me was the pacing, especially in the middle. There's a lot of exposition, sometimes too much. We get deep into the what is the entity dialogue multiple times, and while it's important, it starts to feel like we're being told the same thing in different words. Also, Gabriel's backstory was a missed opportunity. We're told he's linked to Ethan's past, and we see moments of that, but we never fully understand what drives him now. Why is he so devoted to the entity? Why does he believe in it so completely? A few more scenes could have taken him from good villain to great villain. Another point, Grace's transition from outsider to full IMF recruit felt a bit rushed at the end. I liked the arc, but I needed one more scene to believe she was fully in. It felt like we skipped a beat between I don't trust you and I'll risk my life for this cause. But despite these criticisms, here's what I'll say. The film takes risks. It doesn't dumb things down. It pushes the franchise into more serious, reflective territory. and that alone is something I respect. At the end of the day, Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning is a strong, smart action film that's trying to do more than just blow things up. It's about trust in a world ruled by data, about choosing people over systems, about holding on to what makes us human, especially when it's easier not to. Yeah, it has its flaws, but it also has ambition, heart, and moments that genuinely hit hard. If you're a fan of the franchise, this is a must watch. If you're new to the series, it might feel like a lot, but it'll definitely make you curious enough to go back and watch the rest. This is the kind of film that stays with you, not because of the explosions, but because of what it's trying to say about us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let me know in the comments. What did you think about the Entity? Do you believe this is the right direction for the franchise, or should Ethan Hunt have gone out in a blaze of glory? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. More honest reviews, breakdowns, and personal takes coming soon. I'm just getting started.